Namaste, it's Renee, and welcome to my podcast, Peace, Love, Abundance. Today, in celebration of the first day of fall, it's actually tomorrow, Saturday, but I just thought today I would focus on breathing. Breathing, it's the first thing you learned when you came out of your mama's belly. And then we take for granted that we're still breathing. And if you're listening to this podcast right now, obviously you are breathing every day because we can't live without oxygen and breathing. But the difference between actually taking the time to breathe and breathe deeply rather than just shallow breathing, what we do all day to survive, there's a big difference between the two. So today I want to give you the gift of one of my breathing exercises that I've recorded. And you can save this podcast in your podcast library to re-reference it often and listen to this breathing exercise as often as you want. So today, my gift to you, a breathing exercise. I've put together a 15-minute breathing meditation exercise for you on those days when you need one, or at any time, good or bad. It never hurts to just sit back and breathe, relax the mind, and escape for a few. Find a safe place to sit or lie down, someplace quiet, alone. Could even be a park. Doesn't have to be at home. And then just take a couple of deep breaths. Open mouth exhales, sigh, whatever it is you need. Just get those first couple of awkward breaths out of the way on your own. Making the transition from whatever it is you've had going on to this moment right here, right now, where you're giving yourself this moment of time to just breathe. One more big, awkward breath, audible sigh, let it all out. And at the bottom of your exhale, start to take a nice deep breath in, finding more of a consistent breath with an exhale following it. In and out of your nose, with a slight whisper sound through the back of your throat. At any time, though, you feel that this breathing in and out of your nose isn't quite working for you, that's fine. Take some open mouth exhales or inhales at any time. Most of all, this is used to help you de-stress. So resist wanting to stress over how you're even breathing. But you will start to notice if you can breathe in and out of the nose. Slight constriction through the back of your throat. You hear a slight audible whisper sound. This ujjayi, as it's called, this ujjayi sound helps start to calm the nerves from the inside, much like waves of the ocean in and out. Your next breath, take the exhale all the way to the end. And then take a deep breath in and fill up all the way to the top. When you get to the top, hold the breath at the top. And then a nice open mouth exhale, let it out. Let's do that again. Inhale, fill all the way to the top. Hold it at the top. As you hold at the top, take another sip of air in to fill up the lower lobes of your lungs. And a nice audible open mouth exhale, let it out. And again, inhale, fill up all the way to the top. This time when you get to the top, hold it, take 2 more sips of air in, filling up the lower lobes of your lungs as well as the collarbones. Let them spread across your chest. And a full exhale, let it all out. One more, inhale, fill up all the way to the top. When you get to the top, hold it in. Take 3 more sips of air, 1 for the lower lobes, 1 for your collarbones, and even fill up your throat with air. And a big audible exhale, let it out. Then start to come back to the Ujjayi breath. In and out of your nose. Slight constriction through the back of your throat, making an audible whisper sound. Start to even imagine as you find this Ujjayi breath in and out of your nose, that your exhales start to become more important and focused than your inhales. In life, when we're stressed or scared, we tend to hold our breath on the inhale, just waiting to exhale. So make the exhale just as important as the inhale. And you'll always know you're inhaling. Even if you'd like to visualize your lungs, what your lungs might look like. They're like two balloons in your chest. The right side is larger than the left. The left is slightly smaller because your heart takes up some space on the left side. But as you breathe, these two balloons enlarge on the inhale and deflate on the exhale. For a couple breaths here on your own, picture these two balloons getting larger on the inhale and deflating on the exhales. Take this a bit deeper. Even start to imagine your lungs with all the bronchioles, the tubes and tunnels that intertwine within our lungs. The air passing freely in and out through these bronchioles, through these tubes, tunnels, unencumbered, unblocked. The air freely moves in and out. Along with it in our lungs are tiny little follicles, hair-like follicles. If you even imagine a field of golden wheat. On a day with a breeze, as that breeze blows, the wheat lays in one direction. Only with our breath, after the wheat has laid in one direction with the wind changes as we inhale and exhale. Even imagine that field of wheat as the wind changes direction with your breath. The wheat starts to sway slowly side to side, in and out. Makes up these tiny little follicles within your lungs. Eventually you start to find your breathing effortlessly, naturally, the way we're intended to breathe. Taking in oxygen that fuels your blood, your heart, even your thoughts, your brain. Things start to become more clear. A little less stressed, a little less toxic. With the thought that on a daily basis we only use a percentage of our lungs. So deep down in those lower lobes of your lungs, imagine anything stagnant hanging out. And with each breath, each exhale, you're letting go of this stagnant air that no longer serves you. And eventually, all we hear are the waves of the ocean in and out with our ujjayi breathing. The air passes through the back of the throat. The visual of the field of wheat going side to side. And even as the air passes through the unencumbered follicles, the tubes, the tunnels. And with each breath, the expansion and the deflation. We start to realize we were breathing all along. We never stopped. From the moment we came into this world from our mama's belly, it's the first thing we learned was how to breathe. We eventually start to take it for granted until the day or the time or days and times when stress gets to be so much that we feel we can't breathe. We're crowded. We're blocked. And then at that point, we know we have to stop, slow down, tune in, focus, close our eyes, listen for the audible sound of the waves in and out. The field of wheat, the golden wheat, side to side with the wind. The tubes, the tunnels, the unblocked passages that the air flows in and out. And with each exhale, letting go of what no longer serves us. Eventually, our lungs and our body, it knows what to do. We just need to trust it. We just need to let it do its thing, let it do its job. We start to notice that things get easier. Doesn't mean they're gone, but things get easier. Knowing that to let go doesn't mean we don't care anymore. Keep the lessons, keep the memories. But start to let go of the grief. Start to let go of what brought you to this place of anxiety and stress. And let this breath carry you to the remainder of your day, your week, month, even your year. For this is where I'll leave you today. I'll leave you with this breath, this moment, this clarity of thought. From the light in me to the light in you. Honor your breath. Honor your life. And most of all, enjoy and be who you are, your true authentic self. Namaste.